All right, hey guys, it's Caden Codes here, and today I'm going to be talking about my first website I've made on stream, which is called 2 by Q. If you want to follow me live to actually watch me make websites like these, it's twitch.tv/Caden Codes. Link will be in the description. And yeah, so 2 by Q is essentially just a website that allows users to see their YouTube subscriber history, and it basically just puts it in a big list view, and they're able to search on it, they can filter it, and additionally they're able to get this either using their channel link or using Google OAuth login, which was a little bit of a hassle to get set up, but once we got it set up, it's pretty great. We'll go more in depth into that as we go through the video. And another like little thing we have in the website is like a money calculator. I'll also talk about that later, but it essentially allows you to see how much money you can make on YouTube with some simple sliders, and then we just have like a blog and about page. But yeah, to get into it, I'm going to show you the subscriber history page. So I'm logged in with Google Auth right now, and I'm able to just get subscription history, and this will load in all of my subscriptions. I'm able to sort it by date, so I can see like Syndicate. I'd subscribed to him in 2012, which is pretty cool to see. It also gives you a link to their channel. And if I just want to see like just filter on like letters or something, like I just type L, see all these. It's really nice. The whole inspiration I got for this website was through this website. It's called xxluke.de, and they pretty much have the same thing, but they only have the ability to put in your URL, and you can't search on this, you can't filter on this, and yeah, it's just a little bit older, and it's like nested in this website that's doesn't look too conducive for this kind of page. And if I log out here, I can show you how to get it with just your channel URL. A lot of people just don't like to sign in with Google, so I have a couple containers here that show you how to do it, but you can literally just click channel URL, copy it, and then just paste it here and get the same data I had before, because that was the account I was logged in with. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the YouTube money calculator page. This is pretty simple. It's literally just the daily views. You can like type it in up here. So I could do like 10,000. You get 10,000 views a day, and so you get $2 on the low end, $10 for your CPM. This shows you like your yearly earnings, weekly earnings, daily earnings. It's really simple, and actually not too many people click on it. Most people only care about the subscriber history, but it's still a cool thing. And if you don't know, CPM is just how much money you get per 1,000 views. Then I have like a little blog here. Like this is a little primitive right now, but you can just click on it and you can see, like I just have one article, like how to get your subscriber history. This is mostly just for like search engine optimization, but yeah. And I have like an about page, like talks about what the website is, and like they can go to my YouTube and my Twitch to learn more about it. Um, and yeah, so how I came up with a name, I literally just sat there on namecheap.com looking at like what domains were available, just typing in everything I can think of. I ended up landing on 2 by Q. Two of like the most popular YouTube extensions are TubeBuddy and vidIQ. So I was like, why not just do 2 by Q? Like no one has a name taken. Unfortunately, 2byq.com was taken, but I was able to just do 2byq.io. It's not ideal, but I think it works out pretty well, pretty easy to remember. And yeah, so some of the biggest hurdles here was one, getting OAuth login to work on my ASP.NET Core website, because I developed this in ASP.NET Core. There is a surprisingly a lack of documentation for this, and I even had to go into some C# Discord and get some random person to help me, because I was just missing a couple lines on my startup page that they just didn't decide to mention during like the installation of OAuth into a website like this. And the other problem was trying to get a proper terms of service and a privacy policy. So I was able to generate this with IUBenda, which is a pretty decent website for this for free. And then same with terms of service, I did it with TermsFeed. Are they the best in the world? Probably not, but I think they do everything I need to do. And then the second hurdle was actually getting, the whole reason I did this was so I could get approved by Google, so I can actually use the YouTube API and use sign in on their page. Because to actually use like OAuth sign in, you have to get approved by them, and that required me to have a proper terms of use, privacy statement. I had to have this sign in button on the page. I had to have this logo on the bottom right. Um, I had to make a video that showed how to use this website, how to log in, how to get subscription history. It was just a lot of different things I had to go through, but eventually, as about like a week ago, week and a half ago, I finally got verified, and then I started to actually try to get my channel out, get this website out there. So this is like the graph of my users. On like the first day I started advertising, I was able to get like 350 the first day, 400 the second day, and then it was like 25, 100, 40, 150, 40. Um, it's pretty much what it's coming down to is how much I'm advertising on Reddit, which it's just me making posts on some Reddit. So like for example, this is the one that got me the most traffic. I was able to get 148 upvotes on Atriox subreddit, which had 63 comments on it, which went pretty well. What's pretty crazy though is that I get 10,000 daily API calls per day to get subscriber history, and we actually hit that. So there was like 4 hours here because it resets at 12 at midnight Pacific time, and I was at 11:17 Eastern time. So there was about almost 4 hours where it just didn't work, and there was a ton of people coming to it, which is really frustrating. So one of the things I'm like to do in the future is to get my API call quota raised, but that it's kind of like a 3 month process, and I also have to prove to them that I need it raised because I've only hit it once so far. So I'm gonna have to like get a few days where I'm actually hitting this, so then I can actually get that limit raised. But this is like one of the more successful posts. I've made probably like 10 in total. And this is like an example of one that like it's only 11 upvotes, so I got 13 comments. This is more of like it's like a slightly above average. There's been a couple where like I want to say I posted on, like Stanz's subreddit. I got like one upvote and like two comments. So yeah, not all of them hit. So and then there were a few days where I just didn't advertise at all. And when I don't advertise at all, I get about like 40. I get about like 40 users, which isn't too bad, but I'm hoping to get that higher. And to look at my views, it's kind of similar to the user graph. I get about 2.3. I've gotten 2.3 thousand so far. And the goal right now is to try to get like some decent data over a month where I prove that I can get traffic to my website. They can actually start to put advertisements on the website and start making money on it. Because like hosting costs money, the domain costs money, like SSL costs money. And if I have all these users coming to my website, like I want to be able to capitalize on that. So my future goals with this is probably just to keep getting traffic to here. This is kind of the main page, the subscriber history. This is what people care about. No one cares about the money calculator really. I hope people start to, but as of now, I'm seeing pretty much no traffic to it. And I think at some point I'll have to keep adding more blog posts to get more search engine like rankings and stuff. And but besides that, really the main goal is just get more traffic. Two is to increase like my blog presence, so get my search engine ranking up, and then three would be to get my API quota up, so I don't have to worry about people going to my website and it not working anymore because I hit some arbitrary limit that YouTube set for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and tune in to stream sometime if you see that I'm live, and I'll be working on more websites. The website I'm working on currently is a betting aggregator website, which is pretty cool. And there should be a video up on here in the next couple of weeks about it. And yeah, take care, guys.